Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a new day. It is Wednesday morning now, and yes, I still have my winter hat on. Actually, I just came back from outside, and it is cold. We are actually in a winter freeze warning right now, and even right now, it's like 10 o'clock. It's 44 degrees, feels like 37, and yeah, so it is really cold outside. And as you know, when I get in the house, it takes a couple of minutes for my head to get warm, so I keep my hat on for a little bit. I take off my hoodie and then throw my hat back on for a few minutes. But you can see a couple of my decorations here, little cutesy Halloween stuff. Guess what? Our roof is being done right now as we speak. They are tearing it apart. They already got one side down and starting to take the plywood over there to put on, and now they're tearing off the opposite side by the door. So I can't really go in and out because they have a garbage dump right by the door. It's a trailer. It's not a big roof, so they just brought a trailer, so it's kind of blocking the door, so I can't really go in and out. But I just I already took Glenn his breakfast. I'm gonna make mine now. I'm gonna make some bacon and eggs and maybe a hash brown patty. But yeah, all the fur babies are a little unsettled right now with all the noise going on the roof, but thank God it is finally getting done. We had rain the last 2 days, and last night, as I said before, in the mud room there are a couple leaks, and of course on the last night before the roof gets done, it rained and there was a leak. So I'm so grateful for this new roof, new stove, new window coming, new carpeting coming. Our carpet is going to be blue. We've always wanted that. So it was an upcharge from the original quote. So I have to sign paperwork for the upcharge. They approved it and everything. Because we were told we could pick any color, but I guess he didn't realize there was an upcharge. So, but the company approved it, and so everything is going. All the repairs are being done, and it is such a blessing to have this done. Unbelievable. I can't believe it's finally getting done. I can't believe we're getting a new roof, that we got a beautiful new stove, which I tested out and used last night. Works great. So yeah, yeah, fur babies are a little unsettled. Gypsy keeps going out to check things out in the front window. Kitties don't know what to think about it. But yeah, they're gonna be okay. But all right, I'm gonna make some breakfast for myself. I am quite hungry, and yeah, just move along with this day. So all right, I would go out to take video of the work going on outside, but like I said, they have the dump right next to the door, so in order for me to go in and out, they have to move it. So I don't want them to have to move it. But when I get a chance, I'll take some video out there. And yeah, I'm so happy right now. So grateful, thankful, grateful, blessed. So all right, so I'm gonna make some food now. Look how that turns color as soon as I basically turn it on. Yeah, this is, I've never had a stove like this, glass top. Yeah, and it's hot, like right away. So if any of you out there have a glass top stove, any tips, tricks, anything you can give me on this, leave it down in the comments. I know it's not complicated, but more so for the cleaning. I just watched a video where I could use like Dawn, so I used a Dawn dish spray, but it leaves like you know, marks. Not scratches, but like, can you use Windex on this? I still have to read up on it more as far as cleaning things you can use on here. But if anybody uses Windex to clean your stove, let me know. What's your best practice on cleaning this? A lot of noise going on, so I don't know if you can hear that. And it even says, it even shows, I don't know if you can see that little red stuff right there. It lets you know the cooktop is on and it's hot. So, and it actually takes a little while to cool off. Last night, after I made myself some crispy bean and cheese tacos, I turned it off. When I came over here, I think I came after I ate, and it still said hot. And I kind of put my hand, I didn't touch it, but I put my hand over it, and it was warm still. So I'm pretty excited to have this. I'm cooking on a big burner again. Look, a big burner. That just seems kind of weird that I can put the frying pan right on there. Yeah, it's really nice looking. Oh, good things happening. Good things. And if you could hear that noise on the rooftop, I'm not going to apologize for it because it means something good is happening. So I'm not going to apologize for something good happening. Alright everyone, so there's my breakfast for this Wednesday morning. Alright everyone, so it's about 2:45 in the afternoon, and I'm going to get supper started so I can cook it kind of slow. So it should take maybe an hour, hour and a half on the stovetop. I've made this plenty of times. You've seen me make it, but some people are new and maybe haven't seen it. But this is a really easy ground beef recipe, and it's delicious. So Glenn's family calls it cabbage and chopped meat. I should just say Glenn calls it that, but it came from his family. Cabbage and chopped meat. So what I did was I took a cabbage and I just cut it up and I pieced it out. And then I've got 3 onions here, and normally I cut them in smaller pieces, but they always seem to disintegrate, and Glenn likes to eat the onion pieces, so I cut them a little bigger. Hopefully they don't disintegrate, but these are Vidalia sweet onions, but use whatever onions you want to. And then I took a pound of ground beef and I just tore it up into little pieces. You don't have to pack it, just just tear it off and put it in here. So we're just going to layer our pot here, and let me get some salt and pepper. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start layering with some cabbage to start off with. This is really good. We eat it with butter bread. And I'm going to make that hot and cook and serve hot pudding for Glenn. And I'll just use the snack pack. So, alright. And now we're going to throw some onion in there. And now we're just going to layer some ground beef in there. Yeah, this is a meal where you want your ground beef to be probably in bigger pieces. Otherwise, when it gets really ground up, all you have is snibbles. So, but if you like it that way, then cook it that way. See, I just tore pieces off like that. Usually I get like 2.5 layers from all this. They are still working on the roof. The guy thought they would probably get done in one day. He was going to try for one day, but from what I'm seeing and at this time, I'm thinking they're going to come back tomorrow. So just throw some salt and pepper in there. And just layer it again. And you just want to layer it until everything's gone. You can push down on the cabbage a little bit to make some room. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and finish this up, and then we'll get it on the stovetop. Alright everyone, so I've got it all layered, and it was pretty much 2.5 layers, like I said. As you can see, the top layer of ground beef was minimal, as were the onions and cabbage, but it was enough to fill up the pot. So now I'm not going to add any water or anything, because the ground beef is going to create your juice, and then the cabbage will also create a little bit of juice as it releases its waters. So yeah, let's get this covered and get it on the stovetop. Alright, so we got it on the stovetop, and I'm going to start it off on a medium heat, and as it starts cooking, I'll hear basically the juices bubbling, and then I'll turn the heat down so it can slow cook from there. So alright, I can't get over how beautiful this stove is. I love it. So I'm pretty excited about it. Alright, so we're gonna cook that, and then right now I think I'm gonna go ahead and get the pudding started so it can cool off by the time we're ready to eat. Alright everyone, so I'm just making this okay, Okay, I got the flash on now. I always forget to turn the flash on. But I've got this cook and serve chocolate pudding. Glenn likes to have this stuff. So all you got to do is add 2 cups of milk to the saucepan. And then sorry about that, too close. Mix the powder or the chocolate pudding mix into it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and turn the burner on medium heat. I keep forgetting I could use the front burners now. So I like to whisk it in. That helps get rid of the lumps and stuff. Man, some of that thumping on the roof sounds like they're going to crash right through there. Alright, I'll just be back when this is done. Alright everyone, so there is Glenn's puddings, and it makes 2 bowls. So he'll have one for tonight and one for tomorrow's leftovers. So I'm going to just set these aside and let them cool off. And as they cool off, they'll develop that skim on the top. I know I can take that off, but yeah, this isn't for me. So, so at least it leaves a leftover bowl for him for tomorrow. Alright everyone, so the ground beef in here, the juices were already boiling, so I just gave it a toss up. I just took a spoon and just tossed it around. So, and as you can see, it shrunk as well, so as it cooks it gets smaller. And the one thing I wanted to say about the ground beef and the fat content, this is where the 73-27 comes in handy, because it will create more juice than the 80-20. So that's where that fat content is going to come into play. So, all right, I'm just going to cover this back up. I turned the heat down to about 3. There, it goes from low, 2, 3, 4, and so I got it on about 3 right now. Alright everyone, so here is our supper for this Wednesday night. Cabbage and chopped meat. So there's cabbage, onion, and ground beef in there. And I've got my butter bread, and I've got a snack pack to go with my Cool Whip. And that's our supper. So I'm going to sit down and eat now. And our roof is done. So in tomorrow's video, I'll go ahead and take some video for you. Alright, so that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my videos. I appreciate all of you and the support you continue to give my channel. And with that, remember to live life, be good to yourself, and be good to others. Until next time.